Hello and welcome to the table. And sadly, here comes Ozman.
Hi,
Here
Oz.
comes Ozman. So, sadly, the gameplay that we were going to do, or the other gameplay that we were going to do up here, sadly didn't work out the way that we wanted to. Ride Guy's deck, technically isn't modern legal. And the deck that I was going to play, my Aristocrat deck, just a little spoiler for the performance video for the Aristocrat deck, it sucks. And, yeah, it's definitely not a great deck, so, I'll talk more about it in the performance. I'll talk more about it in the performance video, but, until then, today, we are going to play two standard decks, our two favorite standard decks. My Cabaretti deck, which you may remember from Streets of New Capenna, and let's just say that deck it's really strong. It's really strong. And Rye Guy is playing his favorite standard deck.
And what is something you're starting to notice that I like in all my decks? It's tribal, and it is vampires.
So he's going to be making lots of blood tokens, which is going to be annoying. He's going to be playing tons of annoying flyers, and just being a pain in the butt. So these videos may not be like, I'm not exactly sure what to expect from these videos, but we wanted to give you a gameplay video because we don't have one for the other modern deck that I built. And yeah. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the gameplay where it's going to be Cabaretti versus vampires.
And I hope you enjoy the view behind us.
And please consider liking and subscribing. Alright, so I kept my hand, and you won the roll, so you'll be going first.
Okay. And I'm going to play Maestro's Theater, Sacrifice,
Gain a life.
Search for a land.
Which one?
I'm going to search for a mount. Well, let's see.
Island, mountain, or swamps?
Island.
Alright.
Put it on the battlefield tapped.
And shuffle.
Shuffle and pass my turn while I'm shuffling.
Alright, and while you're doing that, I'll draw, and I will play a Cabaretti Courtyard, and I will get myself a Plains. Well, no, I'm gonna get myself a forest. I'm gonna get a forest.
Okay, and then you're going to pass, and then I can go while you're shuffling.
Yep, and I, of course, gain a life. So,
Right.
So if you cannot tell, we are both playing 3-color decks. So that's interesting. And, yeah.
Okay, and I will untap and draw. And I will play... I will play a swamp. I will tap 2 to play a card I just had and lost. Okay.
An annoying card?
Voldaren Bloodcaster.
Okay, annoying card. Got it.
So...
You get a cut?
Yes. Sorry.
So while he's doing that, it's a 2/1 with flying vampire wizard that says whenever it or another vampire or another creature you control dies, you get a blood token. And then what else does it do?
Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform Voldaren Bloodcaster.
Into a 3/3 that basically says at the beginning of combat, you can make one of your blood tokens into a 1/1 bat with flying and haste.
I think so.
I think.
And I pass.
Alright. And I will untap and draw. And I'll play a mountain. Tap 2 to play a Black Market Tycoon. And I will pass.
Okay, and I will draw, untap. I will play Tramway Station, which comes into the battlefield tapped,
Okay.
and I will tap 2 to play Dracula, Lord of Blood.
Same thing as Voldaren Bloodcaster.
Same card.
And you're going to attack for 2.
Yep.
Alright, and I'll go to 19. And is that it?
Yes.
Alright, now untap and draw. I'll play Jetmir's Garden and tap 2 to play a Gala Greeters. 1/1 with Alliance that says whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may choose one that hasn't been chosen yet, put a 1/1 counter on it, create a tap treasure token, or gain 2 life. And sorry about this. This card accidentally got torn. I don't remember how, but it got torn, and it just kind of sucks. But hey, Gala Greeters is not that expensive, thank goodness. And I'll pass.
Okay, go untap. Draw. And I will put down tapped Xander's Lounge. Triome. Xander's Lounge enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for a blue, black, or a red.
Alright.
And then 3 mana. So I will tap 1 red, put down Modern Aperture. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent to create a blood token.
Blood token. I'll get out one of your blood tokens. And blood tokens today will be represented by a token from the past that was represented as a treasure last time, but now it's a blood token, which a blood token means you can pay 1 and tap it to discard a card, sacrifice it, and then draw a card.
And these are super cool. They're like a gold coin with a dragon on them. They're real heavy duty. They come with a little
sweet little bag,
leather pouch. Got them on Amazon, about $15. They're a blast. There's 50 of them, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
And I will
swing
for 4.
All right, and I'll take 4 and go to 14. And is that it?
That is it.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'll tap Black Market Tycoon to make a treasure. And then this says at the beginning of my upkeep, I take 2 for each treasure I control. So I'm about to take a little bit of damage, but you'll see why I'm taking that damage here in a sec. So I'll untap and draw. And I'll play a Forest and take 2 from having a treasure. And then I will tap 4 mana to play a Stimulus Package, which when it enters the battlefield, I make 2 more treasures. So I have 3 treasures currently. And I can sack a treasure to make a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. And so I'm going to sack a treasure, make a 1/1 citizen, and then Gala Greeters is going to make a tapped treasure, but I'm just going to sack it instantly to make another citizen, which I now have 2 of. And then this time I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters. And I'm going to sack another treasure to make another citizen. And put another, and then this time gain 2 life with the Gala Greeters. So now I have a total of 3 citizens, a 2/2 Gala Greeters, and a 2/2 Black Market Tycoon. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. And I will draw. I have 4 mana. And I will 1, 2 black. Plenty of black. I have a red. I don't need red. Okay. I'll tap 4. And I will play Teen Wolf's least favorite card in this deck.
Blood Vial Purveyor. So fun.
Flying and Trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. It's an artifact, discard a card. Whenever Blood Vial attacks, it gets a 1/0 for each blood token defending player controls.
Fun times.
So did you, okay.
I haven't played any spells.
Yep. Okay, and I will swing for
4.
4.
Alright. And I'll take 4 and go to 10. And then, is that it?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, I'll tap Black Market Tycoon to make a treasure. I'll sack a treasure to Stimulus Package to make a citizen. And Gallic Readers is going to make a tap treasure, which I will sacrifice to make another citizen and put a counter on Gallic Readers, and sack my last treasure to Stimulus Package to make another citizen to then gain 2 life with Gallic Readers. So I'm up to 12.
Okay.
And now I have 6 1/1 citizens, a 3/3 Gallic Readers, and a 2/2 Black Market Tycoon. And then I will untap and draw. I'm pretty sure this will be the last turn of the game. And I will tap 3 to play a beautiful card called Jetmir Nexus of Revels. And I'm going to move Stimulus Package over here for a second. So what Jetmir does is it's a 5/4 legendary cat demon that says creatures I control get +1/+0 in vigilance as long as I have 3 or more creatures, which I do. Creatures you control also get +1/+0 and trample as long as I have 6 or more creatures, which I have. And then creatures I control also get +1/+0 and have double strike as long as I control 9 or more creatures, which I control exactly 9 creatures. And even if I didn't, I could do some nonsense with Black Market Tycoon and Gallic Readers. So, I will, so all of my creatures have +3/+0, vigilance, trample, and double strike.
Right now?
Yep.
Oh my
And I'm
goodness.
swinging with everything. For
How many is that?
so let's see. This is 5. This is 6, and all of these are 4.
So that's 20.
And then these are all double strike.
35, 70.
Something like that.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, I had him next turn, but good game.
Good game. Oh, and you can't
Jeez.
forget, with Blood Vial Purveyor, I make a blood.
Yeah, that did me a lot of good. Boy, I can't believe that. You got the right card.
Stimulus Package is broken. So is Jetmir.
And this is what I had in. I had a Village Rites, which I was going to draw 2 cards next turn, and I had 2 Blood Cray Socialites,
And
which is Menace. You sacrifice a blood token, and they're a 5/5 Menace. So, yes.
And then I had another Stimulus Package, a Darling of the Masses, which basically gives all my citizens +1/+0. A Ginny Fae to basically, if I ever wanted to, turn my citizens into cats or dogs, which is the card that you all know that I drew this turn, and a Black Market Tycoon. But yeah, overall, this is an absurdly broken deck, and it was a really fun game. So
It was a fun game. All
with
right.
that, let us get into game number 2. I'm currently up 1, and you will be going first again. So let us get into it. All right, so into game 2, you will be going first once again because I won the last round. And let's get right into it.
And I will play Xander's Lounge, come in tapped and pass.
All right, I will draw, play a Cabaretti Courtyard, get myself a mountain, and to play tapped, and then gain a life, and pass.
Okay, I will draw, untap. I will play a mountain for turn.
Okay.
I will tap 2 and play Vampire Socialite Menace. Vampire Searchlight enters the battlefield. If an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on each other vampire you control. Which, this is my first vampire, so...
Yeah.
Anyways. There we go.
Are you gonna cut?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. Alright, so I will then draw, play a forest, and I will pass.
Okay. I will draw. I will play a mountain. I will play... I will tap 2, so I gotta make sure I do this right. Wait a second, this isn't gonna work correct. Hold on. Alright, so I will tap a black and red to put down Blood Tithe Harvester.
Blood Tithe Harvester, okay.
And then I will tap a red to put down Voldaren Aperture, and I create 2 more blood tokens.
Alright.
And I didn't with this one? No, I did not.
No.
So I have 2.
And then I assume you're going to attack for 2
and
menace.
Then you deals
yeah,
1
and
damage.
I take a damage, and then you're going to attack.
And then I'm
me
going
for
to
2.
attack for 2.
Alright. And is that it?
Yep, I pass.
Alright, I will draw, I will play a forest, and I'll tap 3 mana to play a Jewel Thief, and when it enters the battlefield, I make a treasure token, and it's a 3/3 with Vigilance and Trample. And then I will pass.
Okay, and tap. And tap. And draw. Okay, I will put down Castle Dracula.
Okay.
And
tap it for a colorless or tap it for a mana of any color. However, you take a damage and can only spend that mana to cast a vampire spell.
Yes, that's correct. So I will okay, I will tap it and pay 1.
Okay.
And I will make that
Blue or black?
a black
Okay.
and then a red to cast Voldaren Bloodcaster.
Okay.
And then I will tap Xander's Lounge for a black, and I will put down Blood Fountain.
Okay.
Alright, Voldaren's Aperture, we already talked about in the first game. Blood Fountain. When Blood Fountain enters the battlefield, create a blood token.
Okay.
It's an art attack back. I can tap 4, sacrifice blood token, return up to 2 target creature cards from graveyard to the hand. So blood token's an awesome card.
Alright.
And make sure I'm staying on board here. I have 1 mana left, and I will
Pass.
no, I haven't.
Oh, right. That cannot attack.
Oh, that's right. Did I just put that out?
Yeah. And attack me for 2 menace. Alright, I'll take 2, and I will untap and draw. I'll play a Plains and tap 4 mana to play a Stimulus Package, getting 3 more treasures, so I'm up to 4 now. And I'll attack you with a 3/3 with Vigilance and Trample.
Vigilance and Trample, huh?
Yep.
I need to save all the life I can, so I'll block 1 of it and take 2,
Alright.
going to 17.
Why are you saying that you need to save all the life that you can?
Because I see what's out there. I know what's coming.
Stimulus package.
I hear that train coming. It's coming around the bend.
Oh, pass.
I don't know when.
It could be any time. At any point.
All right. once again, audience, it's a mana thing.
It's a mana thing.
So tap one, put down Walkenrath Pit Fighter.
Okay.
So, and I'll swing for
4.
yes, for 4.
Okay, and I'll take 4 and go to 12. And is that it?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'll draw, play a Forest, and I'll tap 4 mana to play a second Stimulus package, getting me 3 more treasures, so I'm now up to 7. And I will pass. Oh, I should have attacked the Jewel Thief.
Okay, I will tap. I'll tap 2 to play another. That's untapped. That's untapped. To play another Voldaren.
Epicure, or
Bloodcaster.
Bloodcaster, yeah.
And I will swing
Okay.
for 4.
Alright, and I'll take 4 and go to 8.
Okay.
And you have 2 mana up,
Yep. And on my
second main phase.
second main phase, I will pay 2.
Okay.
I have to discard a card, right?
Yes, discard a card, sack a vampire,
I
and
can
then,
sack that.
yeah, you can sack that.
So I'm gonna discard Lord Xander the Collector because I'm a long ways from getting that mana,
Yeah.
and unfortunately I need cards because I know what's coming. And then I will sacrifice this to itself, right?
Yeah.
And then draw 2 cards.
Alright.
And then I will play my mana for turn. Correct?
Yep.
And then pass.
Alright. Give me a sec because I need to calculate some stuff. Okay, never mind. I don't need to calculate nearly as much now. Because I'm going to play Mountain. And I'll sacrifice 1 treasure to Stimulus package to make 1 citizen. And I'll tap 3 mana to play Cabaretti Charm to deal 2 damage to that. I'm going to deal damage equal to it to the number of creatures I control.
Okay.
So that's your only removal spell gone. And then I'll tap 3 mana to play the 1 and only Devilish Volley. It is a 1/3 with trample and haste, and it has Alliance, saying whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, double this card's power until the end of turn.
Oh,
And I
crap.
sack all my treasures to make 6 more citizens. So I'm at 7 citizens. So this thing is going to trigger 7 times. Or, sorry, 6 times. So it's going to go from 1 to 2. And it's going to go from 2 to 4. And then from...
Right now? And it
Yeah,
has
right
haste?
now. And it has haste.
Game over.
And then...
Gosh darn it.
Well, I'm trying to think. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I win. Because 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 6... Yeah, you die. Good game.
Almost. These stupid cards.
Wait, even though I technically won both of them, audience, do you think that we should do another game?
Yes.
All right, we are doing another game. And so that is 2-0 to me, and you get to go next. And you know what? Just for this, we may be doing a best of 5, maybe.
So just so they can see, hold on there, Teen Wolf. So if I could have survived, I mean this is a very, very hard deck that we're playing.
Yeah, so this is a really good deck.
I believe this vampire deck is a very good deck, but this deck, when he gets a few of these cards out, if he gets them, it's really hard to win. So I was going to sacrifice Blood Fountain next turn and bring back Blood Tithe Harvester and Lord Xander right back into my hand. That's why you have Blood Fountains. It's great for that, because I can sacrifice like I did earlier.
And then you would have been able to deal 6 more damage to me.
I would have done 6 more.
Wait, what about that?
Yes.
So you would have been able to kill me next.
I would have won.
Just like last game.
Mm-hmm.
Just like last game.
Yeah,
just one more turn.
It's just that one turn. It's these crazy cards he's getting. So this is a blast. I hope you're having fun. See you on the flip side.
For the bonus match. All right. So here is the bonus match, and yeah, let's just get right into it.
Okay, I will sacrifice Maestro's Theater. Look for a blue.
Gain a life.
Island. Comes into the field tapped, correct?
Yep.
And pass.
Alright, and I will draw. I'll play Cabaretti Courtyard, gaining a life, and getting myself I'm going to get myself a forest in the play, tapped, and then shuffle.
Okay. We can
and
do mine.
pass.
Okay. We'll untap. And I will draw. I will play a swamp. I will tap 2. I will play Darren Bloodcaster.
Alright.
Alright, and I'll pass.
Alright, and I will untap and draw. I'll play myself a mountain and tap 2 to play a Gala Greeters and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will untap. Draw. I will play a mountain.
Okay.
And I will tap 2 to play Wedding Invitation.
Alright.
There's a battlefield, I draw a card. I will draw my card.
Okay.
Alright. And then I will tap a swamp and play Blood Fountain.
Alright.
When there's battlefield, I create a blood token.
And is that going to be it?
And Wedding Invitation, in case nobody knows, you draw a card when there's battlefield, sacrifice Wedding Invitation, target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it also gains life link until end of turn. Great card for the vampire deck. And I will
Attack.
swing for 2 in the air.
Alright, and I take 2. And then I will draw, untap, play Botanical Plaza, coming into play tapped. And then I will play another Gala Greeters. And when that comes into play, I will make a tapped treasure token and pass.
Alright, I will untap. I will draw. I will play Xander's Lounge. Comes in tapped. Tap for 3 different colors. And then I will tap a red and a black.
Okay.
To untap here to play Blood Tithe Harvester.
Alright.
And then I will swing for 2 in the air.
Alright, and I go to 17. And is that it?
That is it.
Alright. I will untap and draw. I'll play myself a forest. And I will tap. I'll tap 3 mana to play a. No, I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap 3 mana to play a Ginny Fey Jetmir second, and it says if one or more creature token or tokens would be created, I may instead create that many 2/2 cat creature tokens with haste, or that many 3/1 dog creature tokens with vigilance. And these both trigger. Gonna make 2 tapped treasure tokens, but they're going to both become tapped cat tokens. And then those 2 cats are going to come into play, and Gala Greeters is going to gain me, these 2 Gala Greeters are going to gain me 4 life. So I'm back up to 21. And I will pass.
Okay. I didn't create a blood token when that came in. I have 2 blood tokens. Okay. Untap, and draw. And I am going to choose vampires, and I am going to tap and play Crippling Fear.
Okay, so all of my stuff dies.
Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't the chosen type get -3/-3 till end of turn. So my vampires are fine, and I wiped his board to hopefully stay in it. Didn't want to do that, but and then I will swing for 5.
Okay, and I will take 5 and go to 16. And then I will draw, tap, and then I will tap 4 mana to play a. I'll play a Jewel Thief, which comes into play, makes a treasure. With the other mana, I'll sack these 2 treasures, and then play another Jewel Thief. So I have 2 3/3s with Vigilance and Trample, and a treasure token. And then I will pass.
Alright, untap, and draw. And I will tap 4. And put Woodvile Purveyor.
Okay, 4 mana, 5/6, flying trample. Whenever I cast a spell, I make a blood, and whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+0, where for each blood token the defending player controls. That's annoying.
And I will hold on. I am going to, since you have 3 3s out there, I think I'm going to do this. Actually,
You don't have any mana left. You don't have any mana left.
What would I need mana for?
Well, you
Oh,
said
never
that
mind.
I had 2
Yeah.
3/3s.
Okay, so I'll attack for 2 in here,
Alright, and I'll take 2.
and I'll pass.
Right, and I will untap and draw. Play planes. And yes, I'll tap 4 mana to play a Darling of the Masses. Other citizens I control get +1/+0. Whenever it attacks, I make a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token.
Okay.
And I will pass. Oh, and I make a blood token.
Draw. Mana. Return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will tap. I will tap 4 to play Blood Crazed Socialite.
Okay.
It's a 3/3 with menace. If it attacks, I may sacrifice a blood token, and it's a 2/2 till end of turn. I am going to sacrifice Wedding Invitation. Target creature can't block this.
Can
be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it also gains lifelink.
So you're going
So I'm going to put it on Blood Vial Purveyor.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing for 7 in the air.
And before that, I'm going to sack one of your blood tokens to discard a Darling of the Masses to draw a card. And then you're going to deal 7 damage to me.
And
you're going to gain
5.
Yeah, so you go to 26. Alright, and is that it?
I was going to do something else.
Well, you have 1 mana left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to sacrifice a card. Vampire's Vengeance.
Discard a card.
Discard a card.
Sack blood.
Pay a mana. Sack a blood token to draw a card.
Alright. And you get a pass?
Pass.
And I will untap and hopefully draw a good card. Interesting. I'll play a Forest Return, and I will pay 2 and sack a treasure to play
By the way, I get a blood token back for Blood Crazed Socialite.
Oh yeah. I'll play a Devilish Volley, and then I'll tap 3, play Devilish Volley.
What?
Well, it's not really doing me any good. So this is a 2/3 with Trample and Haste, and this is a 1/3 with Trample and Haste. And I'm just gonna swing out. And when this attacks, I make a 1/1 citizen. And well, technically with Darling of the Masses, it is a 2/1 citizen. But that's gonna trigger both of these. So this is gonna go from 2 to 4, and this is gonna go from 1 to 2. So I have a 4/3 Trample Haste, 2 3/3s with Vigilance and Trample, a 2/4, and a 2/3 with Trample and Haste.
Okay. Can I, in response, tap this?
Yeah.
And target creature gets -X/-X till end of turn, where X is twice the
You
number
can
of blood
give
tokens
something
you control.
-4/-4, and I would kill the bigger Devilish Volley. I mean, I would block.
Well,
probably
this dies when
Well,
I
I
do
would
that.
block a Devilish Volley, the
Block that
smaller one,
first.
and then kill this.
And then sacrifice. Okay.
Alright, and then Blood Crazed Socialite, just block a Jewel Thief. And then you take 5.
But then it dies.
You're gonna kill me next turn no matter what.
Am I?
Yeah.
I never trust that.
7 power in the air.
I never believe that. Those have vigilance?
You mean Teen Wolf?
Yeah, Team Wolf.
2 3/3s with. I have no cards in hand.
Okay, so what am I blocking this with?
I would just block a Jewel Thief
Okay.
in a path. I'm sorry, in a trade.
Okay.
And you only take 5.
My turn?
Yep. 21. And I get 2 blood this time.
I'm gonna draw. Put down a mana.
So actually, Blood Vial Purveyor itself can just kill me.
How? It's only 5.
I got 2 blood for playing 2 Devilish Volleys.
Oh. 4, 5, 6. Well, I'll tap my last 6 to put those 2 on the field. Just because I can. This has haste.
Okay. And
then
swing
I will
out.
swing out. So
Well, I'll block the
7,
2-4 with the 3-3, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to take 9 and die.
good game.
Good
Hey,
game.
the Vampire deck won one against the Crazy deck.
Against the Crazy deck. And so that was the bonus match, and I would say that was still a fun game, even though I didn't really get to do all that much. But Crippling Fear just killed me, and Blood Vial Purveyor just came through, swooped down, and sucked all the life out of me.
And if you're building a Vampire deck, remember to put the because it's great for that and for
Blood Vial
so much.
Purveyor is a great card.
No, but also make sure you've got some wedding invitations, because when you get that lifelink and you can take a card like that and it can't be blocked. I mean, I know it's flying, but then the trample, and so love wedding invitation. Absolutely love wedding invitation.
Well, with that, let us get to the outro. Alright, so though it's not exactly what you expected and not exactly what we expected, it was still a pretty fun game. The Vampire deck got to win a game.
It came alive in the last game. You saw the capabilities. It's a good deck.
Yeah. And the Cabaretti deck just was the Cabaretti deck for the first 2 games. And yeah, even though this video was 40 minutes and it could have been a little shorter, getting that extra game in to see the Vampire deck in action was pretty awesome. And overall, even though it wasn't the modern decks, I'd say that would have been much more fun for us and for you than it would have been to do a Aristocrat versus Dragon deck video, because I'm just going to say it once again, the Aristocrat deck is not that good of a deck.
I do want to point something out real quick, Team Wolf, that's okay.
Okay.
I do want to say, when you watch the other modern videos, which are fun, and the decks we're building, but it just shows that go to your store, get some of the new draft boosters, and have fun. Standard decks can be a blast.
They are really powerful.
And off of 1 or 2 sets, you can build just as good, close to as good of decks as you can with modern, where you need lots of sets, lots of collecting, lots of money to get modern involved. I mean, if you're really getting going, just go out and get your draft boosters, wait until they're on sale on Amazon or your game store, get 36, get a couple different ones, and you're putting together some fantastic standard and very fun decks. That Vampire deck is great. I enjoy it. I love playing tribal decks.
And just look at the Cabaretti deck. Even though it's just from 1 set, look at how powerful of a deck it is.
Well, and I believe that the Vampire deck is only from 3 sets.
Yeah, the Vampire deck is mainly from like the same sets. The Cabaretti deck is just from 1 set, and sure, we can upgrade them a little bit more and make them a little bit better, but right now, just with what we have in them, they're already powerful enough of a deck. So that just goes to show just how powerful a standard deck can be. With whatever
And the nice thing with the Vampire deck is the 3 sets are, so what goes out of standard in September?
Kaldheim, Strixhaven, D&D, Zendikar Rising, of course.
So
and
I
that should be
believe,
it.
I think I have a little D&D in there, so that'll be the only one if I want to keep a standard. That
Well,
I'll just
and
switch.
Kaldheim. That Crippling
Oh,
Fear.
that's right, Crippling Fear. So
So it's probably gonna go to a modern deck.
You'll either go to a modern deck or I switch it up a little bit and keep it standard with new cards coming out. Who knows what is coming in Dominaria? I have no idea. Vampires, no? Well, thanks for having me, Team Wolf. This has been a blast. We're gonna go cook some steaks,
chicken, fish,
on the
stuff
fire,
like that.
and go fishing a little bit.
Yeah, you can hear the fire right next to me right now, and it's burning me alive. And with that, I'm your host, Team Wolf. This is Rye Guy. We will see you in another gameplay video, hopefully in a week or 2, and see you then.
Please subscribe and like this guy's channel.